Welcome back to Tarot in the Shadows. We're going to go into these messages and see what's coming out tonight. Okay. I did hear this while I was preparing for this, and I almost titled it that, but I decided not to title it that. So if it ends up being the title, it was truly meant to be if that ends up being the title. But what I was hearing was, why you crying now? Why you crying now? Folks be doing shit and then want to cry about what they did later. Like, but I heard, mean what you say and say what you mean. Stand on business. I heard stand on business. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Like, don't feel bad about it later. You didn't feel bad about when you got it here. Why are you feeling bad about it now? That's what I heard. So let me hold on. Let me get myself comfy right here. All right, here we go. What can you show us? What is going on here, please and thank you? This could be coming from your side of the table or their side of the table. What you have is excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't fight it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. That's what I heard. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's so funny. But I heard, why you crying? Let me see. Oh, look at this. If they're really down with you, they'll be down with what you are here to do. And this is what you want. You want somebody who's down with you. Someone who's really down with you. So what you're doing, you have nothing nice to say, so you keep your mouth shut. You have nothing nice to say, so you just gotta keep your mouth shut. If you learn that, if you don't have nothing nice to say, I'm not talking. Because you really ain't gonna like what come out of my mouth. So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna stay over here in my corner. You stay over there in your corner. What you crying for now? What you crying for now? So, yeah. If you have nothing nice to say, you keep your mouth shut. Hold on. Like, we need to give it a little squeaky clean over here to this machine. Hold on. Maybe that will help. Okay. How you feeling? You're feeling wealth consciousness, baby. You're feeling wealthy and healthy and blessed. Yes, you're feeling, wake up in the morning, I'm blessed. Yes. That's how you're feeling, baby. You're feeling fine. I'm feeling fine. I heard, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good. That's what I heard. All right. Well, let me see what you're talking about. You're talking about, oh, now this is a risk worth taking. Oh. Well, look at that. You were feeling wealthy, and now you found a risk worth taking. Interesting. We're going to find out some more about that. Hold your personal yes or no until the end of the show. That's when you'll get your answer. Let me see what you know already, though. Let's see what you know. Oh, well, I can see it, so I'll get it. Pause. Hold on. Oh, got it. Huh, this is what you know. Oh, I feel like this fell on the floor because you already did that. You're leaving. You're like, I'm leaving. I gotta go. I'm leaving. Interesting. You know that there's a risk worth taking. Okay, you said that to somebody. Huh. And what you know is, the risk was worth taking, but somebody's leaving. Whether it was you saying you're leaving, whether they saying they're leaving, or if it was like the Spanish one, they just decided to disappear. Lord have mercy. Let me see what God is trying to tell you something. Oh. For love. Do it for love. But amor, baby. Do it for love. God said, just do it for love, Lord of mercy. I need some more. Show me some more. Let's see the other side of the table in this, please. Same spread, other side of the table. Because I said so. So show me what they got. All day long. All day long. I'm going to give it to you all night long. No, like Mayor Jane girls, except for this person is all day long. Lord of mercy. Okay, so a little obsessive thinking, a little obsessive. Girl, why you so obsessed with me? Oh, well, what do they want? Oh, falsities. Oh, they want to tell you. It's because I want to explain. I just want to tell you. Somebody here just want to tell you something about what's wrong, what's false, what's not. Tell you a falseness. Try to tease you in with some falseness. What the fuck is going on here? What is this bullshit? The battle has been won. What are they doing? The battle has been won. Oh, so this is what they want to tell you. That Okay, so this person's been thinking about you a lot. Whatever this battle was that they just went through, they found out that there was some fake shit. So somebody found for some fakery. I see this person other side of the table energy. I don't know. You know which side of the table you sit on, but this person right here fell for some fakery. They fell for some bullshit. They got scammed. They sure wish they hadn't now, but they got through it. So that, yay. Okay, we'll give them. Good job. You got through that. We're so proud of you. Oh, okay. How this person feeling? Who, the one on the other side of the table? Let's see how they feeling. Because Tribe got the wealth consciousness going on. What they got going on in envious? Jealous. Jealousy? It's a thin line between love and hate. And it's called jealousy, envy, and insecurity. And we're talking about envious. Envy is when they want what you have. Okay, this is how they're feeling. Let me see. What are they communicating? What's their communication look like? What their communication look like? Let me see. What their communication look like. I got 3 cards, and they're all from the WTF, which is what the frequency is going on here. I just got to show you. All 3 of these cards come from what the frequency is going on here. So what are they communicating? I told you fakeness, right? Fakeness. They're communicating fakeness. They're communicating stingy, and they're communicating empath, narcissist paradigm. So they're going to tell you that whatever this is, when you knew that they said, okay, I'm leaving, or didn't say they were leaving, they just flew away, disappeared. Like this one fell under the table. Like they just was not on the table no more. Yeah, they're gonna tell you, well, the thing is, like, they lied to me. You know, they said they were gonna be so generous. They said they were gonna do this, and really they were just another narcissist. Well, so now they're thinking about you all day long. Why? Because you already done told them, like, you already prepped them for this. They should have already fucking known what was coming down the pipeline. Oh, wow. What do they know? What they know is old lies. Old lies. These are the same old lies they had encountered before. Isn't it really a funny thing when people fumble you because they fall for the same old lies that ruined their lives before? Oh, I heard there's not even any crickets to sing for them at this. These old lies that they keep falling for are so old that the crickets aren't even singing for them in the silence no more. Lord of mercy. That's what I heard. They said make a card for that. Okay, let me get a blank one. Let me make the card. I gotta listen. They said, even the crickets don't sing. Nope, no crickets either. Okay. In other words, it's nothing. Because, you know, if it's crickets, at least you got the cricket there singing for you. In this case, nope, no crickets either. There ain't even no crickets here with this. Because that's how old the lies are. The lies are so old that, nope, there's no crickets either. Not even the crickets are falling for these old fake-ass lies. The crickets even know better. Like, they gone. You fell for that shit again. That's what the crickets is over there talking about. It's somebody else's house blessing their house with good luck. At least if the silence was accompanied with the good luck of the sound of the crickets. Oh, okay, another card. Then there would be some good luck. At least there's some good luck in that silence, right? Because it is good fortune. But, they got no crickets here. So they want me to make that card too. Lord of mercy, they ain't done this to me. Make cards, make cards. But yes, there, you know. And oh, I heard with them leaving, the crickets went to your house. Like they left, so you got crickets. You might have silence, baby. But there's crickets going on. They're chirping for you. They're singing for you. There's good luck with it in your house. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. So they're also saying, yeah, there's this thing about not killing the cricket. Like, just get them in the broom, dustpan, a cup, something. Take them outside if you can't stand them. But don't get mad if you got crickets in the house. I know for somebody, I can't sleep with it. Well, why? You got the wrong perspective. Anyways, whatever. Get off of that subject. Go back to the reading. Yeah. Let me see more. What the God is trying to tell them something. What is God trying to tell this one? Where am I deceiving myself? We were talking about all this fakeness. This person, God is trying to get this person to sit there and consider where they keep deceiving themselves. That's why they're falling for the same old lies. Because they're the God, okay, the highest, whatever vernacular you want to speak. You know what? Whatever vernacular you want to speak, they are being guided to consider where do they keep deceiving themselves. Because other people can only lie to you so much. If other people get away with so many lies in your face, then, you know, you want to talk with your highest self. Like, why can't, what's going on here? Like, because this is the same old lies. These lies are so old, they are not even getting crickets in it. Okay? We had 2 cards come out with falseness over here. So this person has been living a lot of repetitive experiences where the same old lies keep getting them caught up in the same old situation. The same old lies keep getting them caught up in the same old situation. And it's like this spirit, the divine, their spirit team, their highest self, angels, ancestors, guys. What vernacular do you speak? We speak them all. Is trying to get them to look at where they keep deceiving themselves by trying to believe in these people's lies. It's like if their highest self is saying, bitch, he's lying, or girl, stop listening to it, it's a lie, right? Whatever. Dude, don't buy it, it's a lie, she's lying, whoever. Boy, he, she, whatever gender you call yourself, days. Anyways, the fact is, and this person keeps trying to give themselves the answer they want to hear in their head rather than what their spirit told them. It's like if your highest self said, abort mission, you're like, oh no, it's gonna be okay. I can feel that there's something off. I can feel like this urge to run, but you know what? It's gonna be okay because they're cute. Or it's going to be okay because they're going to give me a ride. Or it's going to be okay because they going to give me some money. Or it's going to be okay because I want to go to the rooms that they sit in. Or it's going to be okay because I need somebody by my side. Or it's going to be okay because they said they love me. Or it's going to be okay because they said they were going to invest in my business. Or it's going to be okay because they said they'll pay my rent. Or it's going to be okay because they said they're taking me to dinner. What is the fucking reason that you keep lying to yourself is what this person is being presented with, because they keep lying to themselves to try to explain away what Spirit has already showed them, because they don't want the answer the Spirit is showing them. Because for whatever physical reason, whatever materialistic, ego-based ass reason, and they would rather sit with their fakeness that they'd like to believe in, but that's exactly what's keeping them in this repetitive cycle. So it's really interesting because, you know, you did it all for love. Okay, you're like, oh boy, color me bad. You did it all for love. Yes, okay. Shoot your shot. I see you shot your shot. They shot their shot. Y'all shots was not in collaboration is what I could see. Your shots were not in collaboration. I'm going to find out some more. What else is going on here? Like, this stuff is for real, for real. Somebody here, like, you're excited right now. I know that this is what you're excited about is because you figured out some fakeness, all right? You saw that this person is dealing with lies. They keep falling for lies, and you decided to do what you had to do. You knew that, you know, either whether they left or you left. The leaving was good fortune at the end of the day. It was a good thing. You know that you took a risk, and it was a risk worth taking, and now you're taking a risk for real love, baby. And you know, if somebody real love you, they're gonna be down with you and what you're here to do. They're not gonna be against what you're here to do. They're going to be all the way on your side. It's like, go team, go, right? Play team, or it's not. Either we all in this together. Is this a team or is it not a team? Because if it's a team, we're going to communicate. When have you ever been watching any type of sports game? I'm really not into sports, but any kind of sports game, and then the team member just walks off. I mean, we're in the middle of a play right here. Where the fuck are you going? You can't just walk off the field, bro. And just disappear, not say nothing, like, what's going on? This is weird. It doesn't happen. But that's somebody's gameplay. Show me some more. What else can you show me in this experience? What can you show us, please and thank you? This person changes. Listen, they change their colors. This is like that friend that you have that stops being your friend because they started dating somebody and now they act like they don't know you. This is like that family member you have that when you tell them no, they act different, and yeah, they ain't got no more love for you. Ain't got nothing to love for you as long as you're paying my phone bill. It's like, you know, a mess is what the fuck it's like. It's a mess. Yeah, it's because somebody, yeah. They did not understand that you know how to adapt to every situation. I'm also hearing with this. They did not understand that you could adapt to any situation. Like you, when you figure out that somebody is trying to run game on you, trying to get you caught up, manipulation or anything like that in any type of way, you have this way of like just posturing yourself, and you like to see exactly what do they think they're getting away from or away with. You know what I'm saying? This reminds me, a friend of mine talked about, you know, when those telemarketers call me and ask me if I want a business loan. I'm like, yeah, I need a business loan, you know, to pay for all these drugs, or yeah, to get my hoes nails done. They'll say some stupid, fake ass bullshit to respond to these spam ass, lying ass phone calls that be blowing up their phone. And that's the way this chameleon energy is coming up for tribe. It's like tribe has the ability to adapt to any situation. You think you're going to play me, you finna find out what getting played looks like today, because I'm going to let you think you're playing me. But when it's time to sign at the dotted line, there ain't no ink in this pen. When it's time for the debit card, like that is not even attached to an account. I don't know what it is. When it's time to come and get your love. Oh, that door been shut. And who shut it? They did on the way out with their BS. Yes, because, yeah. What I know is you need somebody who got direction. I heard you need somebody that's got some kind of direction. You know, and for you, the direction is very clear in where you're going. So in your case, I see that them running away, great. Whether it was you that was left, great. You know, it's like, great. This is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the thing of it is, it was definitely a change of fortune. And they're jealous. Somebody is jealous because, oh, your business is thriving. Your accounts are busting at the seams. Your wallet's just overflowing. You know what I'm saying? Life is looking good. You're smelling good. You're eating good food. Boy, why you keep posting all these restaurants? When you start going to restaurants all the time? Well, I ain't feeding your ass no more. So now guess what? Not only do I still go to restaurants, but I go to higher end restaurants because I just got to take care of me. Yay. Oh, type of shit is the energy. You know, and I'm just going to tell you whatever I got to say, you know, whatever spirit give me, I'm gonna give you. So you're excited because you can actually you can roll in all types of circles. You really can. Yeah. Yeah. So you have you see a lot more than you say. But when you say something, I'm getting short, sweet, and to the point. Short, sweet, and to the point. It's like taking a very sharp knife and just slicing it right off. Like all those gory horror flicks where they like to just slice the neck and boom, everything come flying. It's like that about a situation. That's what you do in situations. When you come out with the facts, it's just like that. Because you see everything. You're not going to say everything you see, but you'll say enough to slice this shit off right at the neck. Let me see. What else? Oh. And what you know is this person is stubborn. You're looking like a whole jackass. Yep, we said it. Oh, yeah, like that one comedy stunt show where they do stupid shit and watch people get hurt. Yeah, like that. That's what... And it's like, you know. And now they know they look like a jackass too. Why? Because they fell for the same old lies and they fumbled you back to the sports talk, which I'm not, again, into no sports. Yeah. So somebody's like, are you a Raiders fan? 49ers? Walking through the mall with my grandsons today. I'm like, neither. I don't care for none of it. I just kept walking. They finally left me the fuck alone. Wow. What do you know? Why? Why does it matter? Because somebody wants to know if you're on this team or that team. Neither. It's irrelevant to me. Neither. It's irrelevant to me. Oh, okay. Well, what Spirit's trying to tell you, like, they're going to show more They're gonna show you more. They may want you to, yeah, it looks like they're gonna have you reconnect. They're gonna have you reconnect because you can go anywhere. They're gonna have you reconnect so that you can shine more spotlight. Now listen, it doesn't mean necessarily to this person. This energy is what you're reconnecting to. You're reconnecting to this energy. And why? Because somebody needs to understand why they're deceiving themselves, and for love. You're going to do it out of love. That's what I got. Yeah, bottom of the deck, the letter in a bottle. For somebody here, listen, they're going to reach out. They're going to tell you about some feelings they've been holding, and you're going to get excited about it. They've been thinking about you all day long. And, you know, this person, I'm hearing the ones where you are reconnecting with somebody who kind of disappeared on you, and it's actually a good thing, and Spirit is guiding. They're giving me more clarity about your story and what I'm seeing in your storyline, which I haven't pulled tarot yet, so we're not done. So hold on. But what I see is they didn't come closer because they knew they weren't ready because of what you do. You had something to do. They knew that if they would have come present to you at that time where they were, that it was not going to work out right. So they had to go get some adjustment to their perspective. And they did. They went and got some adjustment to their perspective. They won that battle. And, you know, they do want to be next to you because you got so much love to give. They really want to get in your love. They really want to get in your ambiance. They really want to get in your friendship circle. They really want to be family again. They want to be around you because you got it going on, baby. Whatever it is, you overflow and you're busting at the seams just like your bank account. You know what I'm saying? It's all busting at the seams. Creativity, busting at the seams. Whatever you got, it's busting at the seams, baby. You got it busting at the seams. So they really want to be there, right? This person is going to communicate to you where they had to face their own fakeness. They were not ready to give. They felt like they didn't have enough. They had to go work on the angry bird, empath, narcissist paradigm with somebody. They got caught up in something thinking that, oh, the grass is greener on the other side, and then come to find out that actually that shit is fake over there. You got some fake ass, old ass astroturf over there. Dusty, musty, falling apart, ugly and shit, you know? So, there's that. Yeah. And, you know, but at the same time, they're going to finally communicate it with you. You know? What had happened was, you already knew that this person was stubborn. They didn't want to change some shit. You already knew that. Well, now it's like, when this person comes, they're going to tell you something about a perspective shift they had that is everything for them, you know? So I don't know how far you're going to reconnect if that's your storyline, but that's the more detailed storyline I'm hearing. So let me see tribe side of the table. I hold myself accountable for everything, and I'm putting all my energy into the things that matter. And I don't need nobody fucking help. I will get her done like my name was Tomater by my damn self if I have to. I will drag it, pull it, push it, whatever I got to do. I got this. Yeah. Okay. And you're excited about that. I get so excited. Okay. Yeah. Like I just can't hide it is the energy. And you're like, I'm about to lose control and I think I like it. You know that you're done with some part of your journey. Honestly, you feel it, right? And yeah. What do you want? You're like, I'm ready for a new perspective. Either show me something new or get the fuck out. If you're showing me the same old show that I've seen before, I'm done. I'm not watching this rerun no more. It's like a rerun. You and your old lies, this person with the old lies is a rerun. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the old lies that they trying to tell you, or whether it's somebody else who keeps dealing and entertaining them old lies, like it's the same to you. It's like, not around me. No, sir, no, ma'am. Okay, yeah, because you're like, if you're playing and putting up with all those old lies, you can come tell me these stories. I don't even entertain that shit. Why would I entertain it? Because you're entertaining it. Like, I don't even want to hear that. It's energy. Go tell somebody else your stories. Because that's the same shit that I walked away from. So why would I bring it back into my life to deal with your ass? Oh, okay. Let me see more. What you doing, tribe? Well, my tribe is doing. Ten of Pentacles, closing out these karmic cycles, focused on the family. I'm going to spend time with my family instead. Yeah, I think I'll just stay with my family instead. Everybody swore, they just knew that I was going to the bar. And I was like, actually, I have family plans after this. And yeah, that's the energy. It feels like that. It's like they expected you to go to the bar or do whatever. For somebody, we got lawyer energy because I just heard the bar exam, state bar. But yeah, you're like, I'm focused on my family. Long term. What are you doing? You're taking up shit. You're taking care of the shit that is long term, real, tangible. What you can see. Oh, thank you. I love the way you said that. You're so fucking smart, bro. This is what they just said. You're not falling in love with possibilities or potentials anymore. And you're not making moves based off of other people's possibilities and potentials anymore. You're taking shit as it comes. And you're like believing what they're showing you. Now, you know where you got possibilities and potentials. You got that. But as far as, because too many people in the tribe, you did that too much before. Oh, they'll change. Oh, man, they'll learn from me. I can make them better. I'll teach them the way I learned and they're going to get it. No, the fuck they ain't. You finally figured that out. They going to do what the fuck they going to do. And you need to go ahead and do what you need to do. That's the energy. Yep. Yep. No more falling in love with potential. No more doing the shit just because they might figure it out if I say the right thing or do the right thing or teach them or if I'm good enough or if I love them enough or if I help them enough or if I pay enough money. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what it is. So how you really feeling like? You feeling like it's go time. I got shit to do. You're feeling inspired as fuck. Spirit is giving you the gotta take a dump urge. Okay, Spirit is giving you a gotta take a dump urge. Okay, it's time. All this energy that you've been putting into something that you're like, I got this, right? It's time to take that and move it forward. You already know the plan. It's time to take action, and you're feeling that gotta take a shit urge. Well, let me see some more about that. Gotta take a shit urge. Who? Oh, where you going? Where you going? You're like, oh. Work. You're like, I'm gonna perfect this. I'm gonna get this right. Okay. Hold on. I'm still pulling the energies. I'll tell you more when I've got it. Nine of Wands. You already know Nine of Wands. Hey, you know what it feels like to hit a roadblock. You know what it feels like when somebody's like, they're not. Ooh, wow. I just heard that so loud and clear. Thank you again, genius. You know what it feels like, and you know that somebody is not taking accountability for everything. It's their fault. It's somebody else's fault. Anybody out there, it's somebody else's job to come and pick up all this mess. They got to do the right thing so that I can do the right thing. And you're saying, no, I give a fuck what you're going to do. I'm going to carry my shit. And if I accept it, that's my responsibility. So this person will take chances on shit, fall for old lies, and then get mad at the person that lied to them. But hold on. Meanwhile, they missed all these chances. Each one of these ones standing behind this person looks like another time where their highest self, the spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, God, hit their soul with the don't do it. This path is not for you. They had red flags. They had blockages. They had roadblocks. They had fucking denied accesses. They had all that, and they pushed through it anyways, and they stood there anyways. Tribe is not there no more. Tribe is like, I'm taking all the red flags. I saw all those red flags. I got all the messages. I followed all those urges. And you take accountability for that. You're like, Spirit hit me with the 1-2 punch in the gut, and I know what that means. That make me know what's up. Oh, well, what's God trying to teach you is you got the choice. You still got the choice. Oh, this goes back to that one reading we did recently where it said, you're the treasure, not a tool, baby. You're a treasure, not a tool. Yes, God has used you to clear or seal karma many times before, but that was also part of your training day, baby. You ain't got to be used like that. Not even by God. You are not a tool. You are the treasure. And so this is also part of you. Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Remember, you have to choose to accept it. Do you accept this shit here? Do you accept this to be your lawfully wedded? Hell no. I heard hell no or hell yes. But it's not no, it's none of that. It's either a hell yes or it's a hell no. If it's not a fuck yes, I'm with this. I'm down with you. I'm down with what you're here to do. I'm all the way in. Let's do it. Let's ride this bitch till the wheels fall off. Buy a new set and roll some more. Oh, if it don't feel like that, then that's not a yes. That's a no, not yet. Don't do it, right? So somebody here, you know that this person on whoever is on the other side of this table, they have done it. So it looks like they're presenting. You're going to have the choice. But remember, you're accountable for what you choose to accept. So you got to accept it from the right headspace. And if you do decide to accept it, your mission, should you choose to accept it, needs to be about investigating and getting more clarity for the sake of love. You got to come from a place of love if you choose to accept the mission, is what is coming up. You got to do it for love. Not because you're going to be able to put them in your pocket and take them with you everywhere for the rest of your life. Not because you can crawl into their skin or you're mine. You're mine. It's not because of that. It's not because we're going to the chapel and it's not because of that. It's not because, oh, you're my twin flame. We're meant to be together. No, it's not because of that. You're doing it for love and for clarity and discovery and investigation and experience about this choice, right? So let's look again at the other side of the table, right? If it's not a hell yes, it's a fuck no. Oh, yeah. If it's not a hell yes, it's a fuck no. I like that better. Hold on. They said write that in pen over here. I like that. That might be the title. Lord of mercy, why my pen is acting up? Why you do this to me? If it's not a hell yes, it's a if no. Okay, got it. Back to the cards. Let's look at the other side of the table. They had all day long. They want to think about you. They can't help but think about you all day long, right? But they're trying to hide it. They ain't trying to tell you. They're also thinking about how you were able to adapt and be accountable for your own energy in whatever had come up between you two in your experience. And what do we have? The Queen of Pentacles. They're thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. You know, no, send me. They ain't coming. They ain't ready. But they'll sit back there and think about you and visualize and think about it. They sure will. Yep. And this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah, thinking about you all day long. What do we have in here and what they want? I'm telling you, what they want is a queen of, they want you to have that passion for them again. They want you to have that drive for them again. They want you to be, they want you to want them again type of shit. Because, you know, you looking sexier than a beast over here. Like, you looking all kinds of delicious. You looking like Taco Tuesday, baby. I just need one good taco. Oh, okay. Funny. You got jokes. Okay. Yeah, what do they, yeah, that's what they want. They want some sexual healing. That's what I heard. I can't even lie. That's what I'm hearing. I'm going to tell you what I heard. Lord of mercy. Show me more about the other side of the table. The battle has been won. This person is over whatever the challenge was, whatever was in the fucking way. And they're thinking about it. Again, thinking about you. Yes. I'm thinking about you. They're thinking about you and they really want to tell you, well, I'm over it. I got out of that situation, you know, and this is why. And I fell for the lie and I was deceived. But that's your fault. Like, you didn't have to do me dirty because they were in your ear. Like, if you would have talked to me, I would have told you that was some bullshit right here, that there's no oceanfront property in Colorado, baby. It don't exist. I could have told you that. It doesn't take a fucking genius to tell you that the motherfucker was lying to you. I could have told you they wasn't finna invest $50,000 in your business. Get out of here. Who gonna do that for you and you don't even know this motherfucker who? Yeah. Yeah, that's funny. So they've been thinking about telling you how they got over it, you know. And you know, what they're not getting is the love and affection. Yeah, they're not getting the love and affection like that. They want that. Because you're over there, and you know, whatever type of degree of relationship this is, whatever love and affection you have, oh boy, they just can't tap into that no more. They had it. They were getting it. Here's the thing. They've given me this illustration. Interstellar frequency will recognize this. Some of you will recognize this. Some of you are newer. This will be the first time you hear it. But there's this old vampire show called True Blood. It's a monster show, right? Monster show where the fairies, the girl Suki, she's mixed with fairy, and she doesn't know that in the beginning. But when they get a whiff of her blood, they can't help themselves. They can't stop themselves. So the fairies really have to protect themselves, because if the vampire get a whiff of them, it's on and popping. They're like catnip to kitties. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else to describe it. So, but they can't withstand it. The temptation is so strong. That's what your presence feels like to these people. So when you're gone, they want that shit back. Oh, they want it back. Can I get a taste? Okay. Let me see. What else? What else can you show me? The star. Shine bright like a diamond. Okay, this person will like to tell you that they have healed something in their self about the empath and narcissist paradigm, about why they choose stingy people in their life, about why they choose fake ass people in their life. Like they healed something in their life. They really want to tell you that, or they're thinking about that. What they know is things are getting better for them. Well, look, not even the crickets are there to distract them now, because, you know, that wasn't working for them. So they had to, it's like they had to go lower to the rock bottom, going down, baby, down the roller coaster. Wasn't enough for them. They had to hit rock bottom so they could find some ways up. Okay, that's what I heard. What else? Well, this person is going to have to figure out that, yeah, they need to learn how to be on their own. So this is giving me energy of a person who has big time codependency. The Tower. And you said something to them. You said something to sort of rock their world. You said something that rocked their world. And they can't get over it. And they thinking about talking to you, reaching out and telling you, because it did rock their world. It stayed with them, you know. Yeah, this reminds me of a situation where I was making friends with this person, you know, and so they were getting some of my free time even. Oh, yay, we are still alive. Thank goodness. Okay. And they were getting some of my personal time without having to pay for it, attention and stuff like that, you know, talk on the phone, stuff like that, hang out a couple times, stuff like that. But the thing of it is, they started dating somebody and they fucking ghosted me. Bitch, you could have just told me that you had something going on and I wasn't going to hear from you. You couldn't answer the phone or whatever. You could have, but you didn't. And she's like, well, this is what I always do. Of course, because now they had broken up. It didn't take too long for them to break up. And when that happened, then now she called me like it was nothing. I'm like, oh, what, you and him broke up? You know, and she's like, well, this is just what I always do. Okay, well, I'm the friend that's here before, through, and after. But if I'm not important enough to you to communicate with me, okay, cool. You know? And sometimes you got to tell people about themselves. Because if I would have just ignored her, which I was in my rights to do, or just talk shit to her, what was that going to do? What was that going to do? How was that going to help anything? You know, maybe I'm the wake-up fucking call that she needs. Like, no wonder you have no fucking friends. Because you keep ditching it for these douchey-ass dudes you keep messing with. Lord of mercy. Let me see some more. What else can you show the trite, please, and thank you? I got the Eye of Love Tarot, my custom deck. Okay. King Dangling came out of here. Wait. Oh, no, I don't want that. Oh, and heartbroken. And yeah, heartbroken because they had to protect themselves. King Dingaling didn't like something. The King Dingaling did not like something. Said, fuck no. And this person, why? Because, you know, they're heartbroken now. So this is the situation. King of Wands energy. Fire sign for some. This is that. Machismo. This is the man with the long stick swinging type of shit. You see his long stick? He's got arrested somewhere because he got a long stick. He know what to do. This is Mr. Get It Done. Mr. Steal your girl. Boy, don't leave your girl around me. But, oh, I don't want her. Forget it. I don't want her. I want it. Nope, actually, I don't want it. I want that lady. Get it. No, don't want it. And heartbroken because they blocked out actual love. Somebody here. Okay, so what I see is this. So there's somebody here who went for some action. Somebody went for some action and ended up losing something of value for doing it. Now, of course, they thinking about you all day long. Well. So, you know, it's like what I didn't tell the girl because she got all offended and pissed off at me and told me some shit and hung up was, so how's that working for you? That's what I really wanted to say. So how's that working for you? And she said, I always do this. When I give it somebody, I disappear. I don't want to disrespect my partner. And all I really wanted to ask her was, so how's that working for you? I didn't get a chance. She got pissed off because I was saying whatever I had said, and then she hung up on me. Whatever. Let me see some more, though. Oh, the Six of Cups and Temperance. Baby, come back. Oh, but the devil on the other side. Lord of mercy, this is crazy. Baby, come back. Oh, we got the angel and the devil. Lord have mercy. And the angel and the devil is in the past. Listen, you know what both the angel and the devil type relationships looks like. You know what it's like to have a decent partner. You've had a decent partner before. You might have fucked that up because you still had the devil hanging out here too, which lets me know that you had a lot more of that shit going on. And that's what makes the angel. So somebody here knows some shit and somebody here is still stuck to the past. Somebody learned from the past. Somebody's still stuck in the past. Somebody's already balanced the shit from the past. Over here, we got angel energy. You can't be this until you come out of this. And somebody else is still in this. It's like, this is still swimming in this shit. We've already cleaned the shit up, got up, washed yourself off, and then move on, like my mama said. Let me see some more, though. One more with that. The Four of Wands. Okay. So you're like, yeah, I've already got my shadow and my light in balance, so I'm ready to go. This is how you feel. But somebody else here, you know, you can see that they were still stuck in the past shadow. Again, falling for the same old lies, the same old manipulations that got them in trouble time and time again before. They were still falling for the same mess again. And you're like, okay, cool. Deuces, you know, when they ghosted you, when they left, or when you had to leave them, it was like, checking up the deuces, gotta go, bye. I'm good, you know. It was not like, oh my God, I'm so upset, I can't live. No, none of that shit was going on with you. You were like, okay. So let's see some more. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you happy. You single, independent, looking good, smelling good, rocking the best. You know what I'm saying? Spirit leading you forward. You're guided. You come with your heart. You know what I'm saying? You know how to have fun, not to take the wrong shit too seriously, not to take the wrong shit too lightly. Like, you're good. You come in with good intentions. Your heart's still open. I'm just saying, after all the shit you've been through to get here, the heart is still open, and we love that for you. Okay, Six of Pentacles coming out with the Ten of Cups. Oh, well, see, look, there's an imbalanced connection here, really. Yeah, because you got the Nine of Pentacles. Well, they just got six. They just want six, or they just got six. It's like, well, you got more pentacles than me. Can you help me out? Plus we get along really good. This is the feeling. We get along so good. So whether it is time, energy, resources, or literally money, pentacles, you have a lot. And this person really does think about, you know, how much more you gave in this situation. And now you're over there just enjoying it all by yourself. You have the audacity to enjoy your resources by yourself? Well, damn. Let me see what else, Spirit, what else is relevant to this message right here, because that's what we're talking about. Let's see. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. You're like, I'm minding my business. I'm minding my fucking business. If you would mind yours, you'd have more business to mind too, I heard. Okay, your wealth consciousness. And these are my facts. Ace of Swords coming out with it. You're like, these are my facts. Like, you know your truth. You know where you're at. Your consciousness is wealthy. Your heart is healthy. Why? Because you take care of it. You're like, this is mine. I'm going to hold it right here in my lap, and I'm going to take care of it. These are my facts. If anybody tries to fuck with it, I'm going to catch them from the front side or the back side, but we going to cut their ass with the sword of truth, because I can tell. See that crown up there? That lets me know the information coming from above to down below. Coming from above to down below. To let you know, exactly what time it is with whoever approaches, which is what this person wasn't doing. Like I said, they had all the red flags that somebody would lie to their ass, and they fumbled you for some bullshit. But what? Oh, and now they're out in the cold, and they're so alone. I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody. Well, quit cutting all your friends off of some cheap ass dick. Oh, cheap ass stick. I said it. Cheap ass stick. Okay. Oh, cut off from love. See, you were really giving them the juice. Like I said, it's like fairy blood to vampires, baby. Once they get a taste of it, they just can't stop. But they thought they had greener grass over there. They get over there, there's some old ass, worn down ass. I'm talking about ain't got no type of fluff or volume to it at all. Just beat down astroturf. Like in the old ass Raider Stadium. I don't know. I'm not into football. Again, sports is not my thing. Why y'all keep trying to talk football and sports and shit? You know I don't follow sports. Okay. They got jokes. They just be fucking with me all the time because the shit is funny, and honestly, in my soul, my highest self is just laughing. So let's see. Knight of Pentacles. Well, I know when to hold 'em. I know when to fold 'em. I know when to walk away. I know when to run. Oh, all that. Yeah, we just gonna call you Kenny Rogers today, baby. You Kenny Rogers. And this one said, hold on, pony. Hold on, pony. Just go mind your business. Just go back to minding your business. Go do your creative thing. You've been through this before. For you, like, as far as this relationship shit and dealing with somebody who's caught up in these lies and playing games and playing both sides of the table and all that stuff, it is looking like you've been through this so much that you already know what it is. And so we're not playing this game. And it's like where you used to go through this experience, and it was like if you had taken a butter knife out of the freezer and taken the butter out of the fridge and you go try to cut it, and that's just not the easiest thing. Whereas if you know, the butter is softened versus softened butter on the counter and, you know, a room temperature knife, and boom, it just goes right through. It's just so easy. This is what this experience in relationships has turned into for you, because you've done this enough times. This is not your first fucking rodeo. It's like now you can practically do this with your eyes closed because you can sense it. You know when it's hell yes, and you know when it's a fuck no, and you don't play yourself about that. You know, that's a big deal. Oh, 8 of Cups. They want to just move on. They just want to move on from this and close that chapter and just, can we just start over again? But here's the thing. They really can't, there's nothing for them to hold on to with you. And I see you're not holding on to them no more. Like, you've moved on. Moving on. You're like, moving on. You're like, I moved on like 3 times since that. Oh, okay. So you mean you're not caught up, hung up on me? You're not thinking about me all day long too? No, actually, I haven't thought about you since last time when you hung up on me type of shit. Since you disappeared on me, I ain't thought about you. Since you stopped answering my calls, I ain't thought about you, you know, ever since way back when. You like, I just been busy minding my business. I just been busy minding my business. That's what I do. Oh, you mean you're not stalking my social media? No, actually, I don't go look at your page. I don't know what the fuck you put up there. I'm busy minding my business. As a matter of fact, I've not even been putting my own shit on there in case you might be lurking off in the corners over there like them vampires looking for fairy blood. Let's see what else we got. Was the energy? You know you close out this cycle. When it felt like a room temperature knife and, you know, countertop softened butter, and you can just smooth it right up on your toast. Butter my toast, baby. You said butter my toast. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I did this so good this time. This is like when you make that so perfect. You're like, I don't even need to, like, I could just do it. It's so easy now. Like, I used to get caught up with these crazy ass relationships with these people and be trying to hang on and strangle on and hold on by a nail and all this other crazy shit and hold on to your love. You're like, I'm not programmed like that no more. I got over the programming. I don't need to hold on to these whatever you want to call. Yeah, because I feel all kinds of names. It was all kinds of names coming through. I'm not saying all those curse words right now. I'll be trying to watch my trucker mouth, but that don't always work. Wow. And the Ace of Pentacles, baby. This is what you know. You're like, I'm good. I got everything. When I tell you wealth consciousness, you're feeling wealthy, baby. You're like, I am the rich man. I am the rich man in my life. I can afford to do this. I absolutely have it. My bank account is busting at the seams, you know. Money thoughts, money thoughts, money thoughts, money thoughts. Yeah, money comes easily and frequently. Money comes easily and frequently. Money comes easily and frequently. This is what you're on. You're like, and it's not just about the money. This is just like, you got it going on. 10 plus 1 equals 11. That's the justice energy. Like, you get everything you deserve. Stop, and it's like you stop splitting your energy, throwing your pearls to swine, throwing your money after some behind. I heard throwing your money after some behind. Lord of mercy. Is that what you were doing? Was you throwing some money behind some booty? Okay. Let me see some more. What else? Queen of Wands. They know they want you now. Somebody was singing I Want Her before. We're like, no, I don't. Well, they are singing it. Yeah, we just gonna call them Key Sweat. So you're Kenny Rogers, they're Key Sweat. Oh, they're talking about, I wanna. Yeah, I want that lady. I bet you do, don't you? How's it feel to want? How's it feel to want? I heard on and on and on and on. Oh, yeah, like Erykah Badu, they want it. They want you on and on and on and on. Like I said, all day long, like the Mary Jane girls, I want to give it to you all night long. No, but they want you now, baby. They want you now. Now that they done lost the position, and it's their own fault. They were like, listen, they weren't even fully assigned the position, but they were like in the running to get a position, and then they fumbled the ball. They went over some falsities, you know, went over and found some fake beat down or worn out astroturf over there. Why they just showed me concrete painted green? Like it wasn't no astro to the turf over there on the other side where it looked greener. Concrete painted green. You don't want to roll around on that. I'm just saying. Yeah. What they know is, she saw everything I was up to is the energy. And heavy emphasis, you know, if you're sapphic, yay, because that's the energy I'm picking up on here. But, you know, gender is not applying in this. I'm just saying, you knew more than they told. And they know it now. You know what I'm saying? They know it now. And that's why they wanted to hide something from you and run away with their little tease that they fell for. And how's that working for you? They done lost a great friend. They had lost the position that they were not even given yet, but they were at least up for it. You know what I'm saying? They was in consideration. They was in consideration for the position, but they never even fully got the position. They never got named. They never got the title. And then they fumbled. now they don't even qualify. Like, you already fumbled before you even got hired. What are you doing? This is like going to the job interview and lighting up a blunt in the waiting room before you even get to meet the boss, or sit in front of the boss. The boss done say, "Hey, what's your name?" And hey, you go light up the blunt in front of them. Talking about choking it out. Listen, that's all good, fine and dandy. You want to do all that. You don't do it while you're about to get hired. That's a damn fool move. I'm just saying. That's what they're showing me. I gotta tell you what I saw. Love it or leave it. This is what I saw. Let me see some more. What else you gonna show? Because God's trying to tell you something, and God's trying to tell them something too. What else you gonna show me, Lazarus? What else you got? Well, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, and show me some more. 7 of Swords. It was never a third-party situation. But the thing of it is, it was some deception there. And the thing of it is, this is coming up and it's coming back because the divine is saying, look, you need to tell him the truth. It's like, you got facts. And yeah, you could spill some facts. It's like, you got knowledge, drop some game. It's like, I heard the game is meant to be sold, not told. I did hear that, but it's like, if you decide to tell this game over here, Spirit gonna pay you, okay? Because these people ain't gonna pay you, but they might get their ass ripped. A new one from you. Again, they're reminding you, but it's your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to help reveal where they're deceiving themselves. Why do they keep ending up with the whole, like, lies and the same old lies? Why you keep falling for the same old lies from the same type of guys? Like, what's your problem? What's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Like that. This is why they come back around. Because now I'm hearing Dom Kennedy, when I come around. Okay, I'm hearing it. They're coming back around so you can do this investigation. Because maybe you're the only one who knows how to do this investigation in their whole life energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe they never met nobody that could even guide them to figure this shit out. Well, you're here to be more like a teacher, a coach, an instructor, a counselor, a friend indeed. But, you know, are they going to honor the friendship? I heard if they ghost your ass again, if you decide to accept this mission and they ghost your ass again, trust and believe, like, that's like a double violation on the contract terms. Because they already did that once. So this is like an amended contract. Now, should you choose to accept the mission? It's literally about exposing the BS. And if you don't want it, you don't have to accept it because you're a treasure, not a tool. I mean, but it could be entertaining. Sometimes the shit is entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's entertaining. You know. Oh, and again, double confirmation. The choice is up to you, not them. You got the choice. They don't. And whatever you decide, this spirit, they spoke loud. Out of this entire whole reading for an hour that I've been doing, this card just spoke loudest over all the other cards. They like yelled it like as, you know, a group all together with perfect timing, like the type of perfect timing of synchronized swimmers, you know what I'm saying? Or acrobats, flying trapeze artists, perfect timing. They all shouted at me that whatever you decide, God is going to honor. The spirit realm is going to honor your decision because you have the capacity to make the decision in this situation. 5 of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. You don't have to take shit. Like I said, this was the first violation. The first contract was fulfilled. First soul contract to have an interaction was, that's done. You don't have to do this anymore. You've already got the degree. Now, if you feel like it might be entertaining, need something to do, phone's a little dry, you can handle this. It's number one, it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to take nothing from you. You lose nothing. You risk nothing. For you, there's no risk. They're the ones taking a huge risk to come towards you, right? They don't have no choice. You have all the choice. Whatever choice you make will be honored by the heavens, by their highest self, by their ancestors, spirit team, angels, ancestors, guides, God, whatever the fuck they believe in, is going to honor that too. You hear what I'm saying? That's wild. I love it. Yeah. Because this has already been done. And you saw it was a karmic cycle. You left that shit alone. That's where that contract ended. Here you are minding your business, and you already knew that they were going to reach out to you, and they were waiting to do it. And what they looking for? A second chance. But here's the thing. It's everybody else's fault, not theirs. It's everybody else's fault, not theirs, because they got some illusions. They got some illusions. So if you do it, you're doing it for love and for elevating human consciousness with all the different soul ties that we have. We can totally affect humanity's consciousness if we decide to help this person and if they decide to help themselves. But just the very fact that we felt like, we'll go ahead and put a little more juice on it and see if that makes it. It's like, let me give it another shot of WD-40 and see if that gets the squeak out. Let me see if this will crack it open type of shit. And let me pull on that wrench one more time and see if we can bust that bitch loose type of shit. Okay? Because you got the power to do this. You got the magic to do this. And here's the thing. They're asking for more. It's like they failed the class with you the first time and they're like signed up for the class again. They want to take your class again. You got such an interesting class. I just need to take this class again because I failed it and it was such an interesting class, but it's so much stuff that I don't know how to do that I need to take your class again. So I signed up again. I'm enrolled to take your class again. You're the teacher. They're the student. They want to enroll in your class again. Will you accept them back into your class is the question. You going to give them a chance to take the class again? Was they too much of a distraction? Did they throw you off of your game? I don't think so. Because again, warm room temperature butter, warm knife, you good. Butter and bread, easy, right? Your choice. What you going to do? Remember who has the authority. Remember who has the choice. And remember that what you choose will be honored by the heavens. Which means if you decide you're not going to do this, if you decide, fuck no, I'm just not doing this no more. I'm not doing that to myself. Spirit's going to they'll be like, oh, you've already taken this instructor's class. So you can sign up with a different instructor for the same class, but not that one. That instructor said you can't go in their classroom ever again. You've been banned. You've been 86 from that classroom. You'll have to choose a new instructor. Because they're still on their journey. They still need the class. You don't need the student. You know what I'm saying? You get paid no matter which way this goes. You are still the tenured professor in this. Your classroom is still full. So you could literally be like, oh no, we don't have a seat for you. My class is full. My roster is full. Or you can say, yes, actually I do have a seat for you. That'll be fine. You don't disrupt here. Take a seat. Go ahead, sign her up. You know, whichever way you take it to go, you got the choice in this. But that's what I have for your message. Now, let's get your personal yes or no answer. Okay? Personal yes or no answer. I hope that made sense to you. If it didn't, rewind it and watch it again because that's why it's recorded. I'm only going to say it whenever I said it. It channels through and then it's gone. Shoo. So, yeah. Rewind it, watch it again. There's all meat and potatoes in these messages. May 6th, 7th, and 8th. Who's coming to Vegas? May 6th, 7th, 8th. Coming to Vegas. Noon to 4 with me at my studio. A good time. Spiritual energies. Different activities. Conversations. Readings. All kinds of shit. So, yeah, reach out. Information is below the video. At $99 to get you access to all 3 days, but it does need to be prepaid, and I'm closing the bookings. It is limited spaces, and you've got to have your money in by April 15th so that I can get all the shit that I need for all of you because you get stuff. That's part of why there's fee. So let me see. What do we have? What's your answer for today? Is it yes or no? Did you get your personal question? You get your personal question? Okay, yes or no, yes or no. What's the answer for today's show? Yes or no? Let's see what you got. Oh, snap. The answer is yes. Yes, 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 yes. One card out. Ace of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ace of Cups. I mean, say less. I heard say less. Yes, that's what I have for you. So make sure you're still subscribed. Live notifications, because I always record these things live. Do all the YouTube things to keep our channel growing, because this is our channel. And I appreciate your patience as my business is thriving and my personal life is thriving and I've got so much to do, but I will always return to you. So until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias, little baby. That's all, folks. And I'm out.